Hey guys, Kevin here once again. I'm sitting on the floor because I have a bunch of stuff here, like too much sitting on the table or anything. So, kick the stand. So, for those of you who don't know, if you're not listening to the House Show podcast, which I am on, and if you're not, why not? I did a major trip this weekend. Oh boy. Myself, Maddie Treats, and the educator from the House Show, we all met up by where Maddie lives. And we went shopping, went to a toy store, went to a comic store, went around to random stores, watched some wrestling, ate some food, came back. I stopped at a couple of stores on the drive back home. Monday was my wife's birthday. We went out, bought some more stuff. Tuesday was smart. Tuesday I stayed home, stopped spending money. And today's Wednesday, and I'm going to show off all my stuff. So, this, what should I call it? WrestleMania weekend haul, I guess. I think I'll call it WrestleMania weekend haul. We'll go with that. All right, so right here is not the comic store, nor is it the toy store. This is just others. All right, so this one I found at Target. Marvel is doing these figures, which look a lot, they remind me a lot of the Secret Wars figures from the 80s, if you remember. And I think I might be starting a woman superhero collection of figures. Stay tuned for in this video to see that. With the WWE Network gone and Peacock censoring everything, I have decided that I am going to up my DVD collection and VHS for wrestling. So I found Backlash for $4.99, and considering who's on the cover, I'm pretty sure this is long out of print as well, and probably won't get another release on DVD ever. So I just grabbed it for the collection. Okay, we went to Barnes & Noble, my wife and I. We were out shopping for her birthday. So these are two of these are mine. She said she'd grab one for me, but I think it's for both of us. And one she grabbed, but I want to read it as well, so I'm throwing it in here. We have She-Ra, Island of Magical Creatures. Is it a kid's book? Yes. Is it a chance it's for little girls? Yes. However, is She-Ra like one of the best cartoons I've ever seen, and we love it and are obsessed with it? Also true. So there's also really not a whole lot of merchandise for it. So I'm grabbing what I can find. You know what? I'm gonna... Alright. This... Oh, it's a large print. That's why. I was like, why did we get the paperback? Alright, so we end up with the paperback. And I was curious why. And it turns out it's large print. Because I didn't think it was out of paperback. She spent $31. I might need to look. This might get returned and we'll get the hardcover instead, actually. Okay. We messed up. Oh well. Alright, I mean, I'm excited, but not what I wanted. Okay. If you read the site, masslibrary.com, you know that I do a Patreon series. And part of it is I take book, movie, TV show, whatever, that people might think is questionable, and I try to find some worth and some value to it. And I've been reading this online, but hooked. I'm obsessed. I actually like it. As much as I'm trying to pretend, I had to get it. I'm so embarrassed, but not really. So I picked up the Monster Musume Volume 6. This is the next one I need to read about and discuss on the blog. And so I picked it up, and I'm probably going to get all of them. And unfortunately, so far, there's 16 of them. It's in plastic still because it's a bit spicy. Okay, on the way home from Maddie's house, we stopped by an outlet mall, and there was a book warehouse in there. So I grabbed a couple things. Wrestling's New Golden Age. How independent promotions have revolutionized one of America's favorite sports. So it looked cool. Curious. Jim Ross, Under the Black Hat. Jim Ross autobiography. I'm sure there's lots of cool stories. Price wasn't bad. Super curious. Monster Massacre. Look at that ridiculousness. But it's all sorts of older classic stories. Jack Kirby's in here. Joe Simon. Ron Mars, I know. Arthur Soydem, who does, you know, a lot of the zombie covers and all. From Titan Comics and Atomica. It looks like it was $23 originally. And I got it as part of the 3 for $20 stuff. So, cool. Okay. This was free. Thrown in with some other stuff. Free for Maddie, thank you. Free for Maddie, thank you. And free for Maddie, thank you. Funny thing is, at FYE I found this. Sorry. Whatever. I'm 5 minutes into this recording. I'm keeping it in. Matt found this at the dollar store and graciously gave it to me. I just saw it at FYE for like $10. So I'm glad we picked it up. Alright, in addition to collecting the figures, this was too good to pass up. I saw it, I couldn't resist it, I couldn't say no. I don't know where it's going. It's staying in the box though, because it's so cool looking. It's freaking huge, and I really shouldn't start collecting them all, but it might happen. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Castle Grayskull ring, WWE, with the Triple H and John Cena figures inside. It's too good a deal. I had to get it. Alright. Now onto the box of comics. Alright, so that female figure thing that I'm starting, we stopped at one toy store, and there were some good deals. The comics, I felt they charged me too much for, but the toys I felt were less than they should have charged me. So between the two, I felt fine. So we have a loose Dawn figure here. Oh, I'll just do some perspective. Pretend she's right there. Dawn Joseph Michael Lister art, which I am really starting to get into and buying some variant covers and all lately for it. But that's so cool. It's so pretty. I don't know where it's going or anything, but the price was fantastic on it. Just super cool looking. All right, this I have wanted for years, without exaggeration. Maddie and I knew a girl that had this, and I tried forever to get her to sell it to me, and she wouldn't. So I was very happy to find this Abby Chase Danger Girl figure. It looks amazing. It's so cool. We got little things that the store just like attached back here for it. The snake is a little loose, big deal. I'm not sure exactly where this goes on it. I'll just have to like glue it on or place it on. But the figure's good, which was the important thing. So there's my woman figure thing starting up. There goes Dawn. Okay. So like I said, I grabbed some figures there. Speaking of collecting stuff with women on it, they were picking on me, but I actually loved this series when it was coming out. Love the John Byrne art, not that he's doing the art for all of these, but I love the series, and I think as I find this for good prices, which again, they probably charge me too much, but the figures are cheaper. So I'm gonna try to get rid of Sensational She-Hulk going. So I found issues 17, 21, 29, 46, and 59. 59, that's actually like a lot of like more ridiculous, well, Taskmaster is cool now, a lot of ridiculous villains on there. I'm so excited about that. All right, so then we went to another store. I went crazy. They had some bins that were 50 cents. They had some bins that were $1. They had, here are recent comics that are only $1 now. Here's the new ones with a discount. Here's our magazines. A lot of them for $1. I went flipping nuts in this store, and I shouldn't have. Okay, so this batch is all newer ones. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, these were the new ones. Okay, these were not the $1 ones. These were the new ones. Okay, so these are the brand new titles. They weren't cover. They were like a little less than cover, but close. All right, so we got Teen Titans 25 because I am digging Crush as a character, and I just signed up for Crush and Lobo that comes out in June during Pride Month. So, of course, I had to get the variant cover for issue 33 with Crush front and center. And this cover is just so cool looking. I was really impressed by that. But 34, it's Crush and Robin right there. It just looks awesome. And to add to it, this was that was variant 1. Teen Titans 44. I'm digging the character. Take a look at it all. I found a Quantum vs. Carnage issue 3 variant. I didn't know this was out. I didn't know there was a variant for this cover. I should have guessed, but I didn't know. So that's going in the collection. Teen Titans Academy, the variant cover. I did pick up Teen Titans Academy regular cover like a week late. It was sold out when I got shopped, so they ordered me another one, but I didn't have the variant. Avengers 44 variant cover. Echo. Why is she all fiery? Oh, so cool looking. And I interviewed these guys for the podcast, but I was not able to pick up issue 2, but I found it. Damn Cursed Children, issue 2. Super excited to have this. Okay. What's this? This was round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Okay, this is round 2. I bought a bunch that's still to come. And then Maddie, an educator, said, hey, we're in another store. Can you kill more time? Sure. So I went through the dollar bin boxes on the floor. I'd already gone through the ones chest high. I went through the ones on the floor. And I got all these. Super Sons, Dynamite, and Blue Falcon. I've loved Dynamite and Blue Falcon forever. As long as I've watched cartoons. So I'm super excited to find this. Again, these were all $1. Triage, I remember seeing this in previews and being super curious about it. So I'm glad to find it for just $1, low risk. All right, speaking of, I've seen this forever in previews. I don't know if this is a character. I don't know what. Starring Sonya Devereaux. I don't know what the deal is. If she's a model, actress, influencer, whatever. I don't know. So I'm curious as Violet Vixen for this one. Spider Shark and Snake Bear. Sorry, I don't know what her deal is. Is she an Elvira thing? Like, I don't know. So very low risk here. From Ahoy Comics, Steel Cage #1. I found a bunch of wrestling comics. Let's see if they're any good. Second Coming, issue 1. Are you kidding me? Really? Just in there for $1? Marvel Age #2. This I am trying to get a whole run of. I think this is my earliest issue now. I'm very happy with that. Judge Dredd Funko Universe variant cover. I'm getting into Judge Dredd lately. So that was just a fun find. Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic book. I know I got the first issue like forever ago when it first came out. So that's #6. #3. And #2. I was very happy to find those. Did you know there's an NXT comic? NXT Proving Ground #1. Apparently with 3 different covers. No, that's the blueprint #1. All right, so I gotta find another comic here to have the letter T. All right, Robin Hood #4 from Zenescope. Just cool looking cover. Ringside, issue 1. Issue 1. Another wrestling comic. Super curious. Found issue 5, which means if I like #1, I gotta buy all the issues in between. Revenge of Wonderland #4 looked very cool. Red Angel Human Order looked awesome as well. Curious about that. Harley Quinn 50, just cool looking cover there. Gorgeous looking cover. Had to get it. Is that, of course, this Mad Counter. And I found Over the Ropes #2 from Mad Cave Studio. A lot of wrestling ones. All right, guy threw in some magazines that Treats wanted. So I'll see if he still wants these. So I forgot. Okay. Are these $1 ones? Yeah, these are more $1 ones. I had a blast at the store. I can't even describe. Okay, more $1 comics. I got way too much. I'm in trouble. All right, Weapon X, Manslaughter. Super curious about this one. It looked fun for $1. Great Lakes Avengers #1. I do love me some Great Lakes Avengers and West Coast Avengers stuff. So, of course, I was thrilled when I found issue 6 and issue 2. Awesome. Love me some Gwenpool. Super excited to see that. Gwenpool Strikes Again #1. Incoming. I don't know what Incoming is, but I saw it there for $1. It's huge. How much was it originally? $10. Variant cover for #1, but found it for $1. And here's a regular cover for #1 for $1. I don't know what it is. I'm curious. West Coast Avengers. We got Legacy numbering. What was it? 105. Yeah, that makes sense. Issue 3. I have Strike Force #1. I haven't done it. So here's #2. Amazing Mary Jane #1. Oh, I'm excited for that. And I found a variant one for number 1. These were all $1, man. This is insane. Number 3, variant one, again $1. All right, Infinity Countdown Darkhawk. I didn't even know about this one. Vampirella number 0. I know it was 25-cent one, but whatever. I was getting such good deals, you know. Gotham City Monsters. I have no recollection of this at all. None. We got a Vampirella alternate cover here. They look cool. We have a Dynamite Peanuts alternate cover. Oh, it's so cool looking. Dynamite number 2. Who's this? Monster Hunter Survival Guide by Zenescope. Just another cool looking one here. I don't even know about this one. Burger Books through Dark Horse, a Mata Hari comic. Curious. Look, like I was risking so much just because it was so cheap. Jen 1313A in the dollar bin. What's up, Adam from Wizards? And West Coast Avengers number 6, and this is a takeoff of West Coast Avengers limited series, either issue 2 or 3. I can't remember what. But this is absolutely a tribute cover to that. And I just bought that issue, thus completing my 4 issues of the miniseries. So I was excited to find this. All right, we found some magazines. Oh, okay, I know what's next. All right, Science Fiction Yearbook. We got Harlan Ellison interview. That's the only reason I bought it, but it's also only $1. I found Marvel Illustrated swimsuit issue. I know people love these now for how cheesy and ridiculous they were. This is 91. Super good condition for it. I'm so happy to find that. I also find another Marvel swimsuit issue. These are just so silly. I've known for years that the Transformers had comics in the UK, but I've never found one dirt cheap until that trip. So I'm curious about it, magazine size. Very thin, like comic thing. 30 pence. US 125. Okay, we spent 125 back in the day for that. Sure. And I found Marvel 1989 year in review. I think I have this floating around somewhere, but maybe not. Okay, the rest of these. Oh, wait. Here, because I'm almost done with comics. To go along with the wrestling and to go along with the Monster Musume manga there, this will probably be, when I'm done with Monster Musume, I have 2 other things in mind, but this will be 3rd on the list for Patreon exclusives, as I will watch along Wanna Be the Strongest in the World anime, wrestling, and inappropriateness from the looks of it. It is marked TV MA, and from what I've seen for trailers, yeah, it looks like fun. Okay, so these are the 50-cent pins. Oh my god, I bought so much. All right, so 2 years ago, I was trying to do the 1983 project, and then like life just kind of happened. But I was reading, watching stuff, listening stuff that came out in 83, and just kind of commenting on it. And Vigilante was a big one, so I read the first 11 or 12 issues, whatever's in volume 1 of the graphic novel collection, and that's it. There's only volume 1, so I don't know what happened next. So I've been wanting to find these, but at a good price as well. I really want it, but so these were 50 cents each, and honestly I would have to look again and do all the math. I'm not sure if because they were bagged together he did it as 50 cents for both, or if he did double. I don't care if it was 50 cents each. Okay, so we got Vigilante 17 and 18 cited. Issue 16, 15. Do I have another one in here? No, just 15 on that one. 13 and 14. 12 and 11. So I have read those ones. 10, 9. I have read some of these. 7 and 6. 8. Sorry. 2. 5 and 6. Issue 42. Okay, I believe the series ends with 50. Annual number 2. It does end with 50 because, oh my god, look at that cover. 49. 46. 43. 41, 38, 35, 34, and 33, 31, and 32, 29, and 30, 27, and 28, 25, and 26, 23, and 24, 22, and 19. Got something on there. I'll take care of that later. Yeah, that's finally it. 20 minutes took me. All this WrestleMania weekend shopping trip. Wow. Am I in trouble? A little bit. A little bit. My wife's just like, oh my God, I can't believe you brought all this. I bought more bags and boards today. I have to scan all these into my app so I know, like, especially Vigilante, which ones I have and can keep track. I'm so excited. I had so much fun. I was exhausted for days after that trip. I'm kind of exhausted going through all this now. So if you want to see more hauls, more cool stuff, or reviews as I actually read these and go through them, masslibrary.com is the blog, at masslibrary across social media. And be sure to check out the podcast, the House Show podcast over on the Retro Network, and the Pop Culture Pub podcast. It's hosted on Podbean, but Pop Culture Pub podcast, you can find it. So thank you. I gotta clean all this up now. See you later.